Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Back with another live stream talking about this boxing. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? My subscribers, everybody that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I bring to the table with this boxing knowledge and dropping these gems on a regular. You know what I'm saying? So this stream, I want to talk about, we basically going to recap September, and then we're going to talk about what's going on in October, and then anything comes up, we're going to touch on that too. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it. Definitely. So once again, salute to everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming through the building, on the playback, you know what I'm saying, salute to y'all, you know what I'm saying. So let's get into it. So the first card I want to talk about, Jamel Herring versus Oquendo, you know what I'm saying. That was September the 5th on ESPN. Now, this was a tough fight, kind of hard to watch fight, a lot of clinching and holding and whatnot, and the fight got stopped by DQ because of headbutts. They were saying that Oquendo was intentionally headbutting, but you know what I'm saying, you really look at that fight, you notice that Herring wanted out of that fight. I thought he fought the wrong style, you know what I'm saying. I thought he could have fought tall, better, used his legs better. But like the first 45 seconds of the fight, Oquendo already negotiated the distance and got inside, which that's what he had to do to win because he's the smaller fighter. And I just felt like it was an off night. Maybe Herring overtrained, but he definitely wanted out of that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put the jacket on him as calling him a quitter, but hey, you can call it for what you want. So he keeps his title. You know what I'm saying? He came out the fight with cuts and stuff like that. So he was supposed to have a fight in December versus Carl Frampton, and then they pushed it back to January because of the cuts. Then the WO ordered Shakur Stevenson to fight him. So you know what I'm saying? That's next. So that means the Frampton fight is off the table. So you know what I'm saying? Bruce Goes was good. So the Frampton fight is off the table for now. And so he got to fight Shakur Stevenson. Now, something interesting happened with Jamel Herring. He signed with MTK Global, which is a big manager firm, whatnot, for the fighters. You know what I'm saying? They get their fighters big fights. You know what I'm saying? So he signed with them. And if you look at it from the outside looking in, it look like he's trying to cash out. What's up, Stormy B, man? I looked at I was looking at the article, you know what I'm saying, the deal that he signed with MTK. It's a couple of fight deal, and it helped him transition to become a manager in boxing, which he already do. He managed fighters. He got like 2 or 3 fighters he managed. So he looking for an exit. So you know what I'm saying, that is what it is. But I mean, he got some smoke coming. If he decides to stay at 130 to fight Shakur, you know what I'm saying, his mandatory, I'll be kind of surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, I'm always a conspiracy theorist when it comes to this boxing. I'm thinking he might drop that belt and move to 130 and try to get in position, because the WO, when you move up, you automatically become number one as a champion. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the Eye of the Storm. Yeah, just hit me on my email if you still have it. I think I got yours. I'll hit you after this. So, you know what I'm saying? Jamel Herring, he can move up to 130, 135, excuse me, and become the number one challenger, you know what I'm saying, right in line for Teofimo versus Lomachenko, in which everybody thinking the winner of that fight is going to move up or move down. They're going to vacate their title. So it keeps him in position. So that's what I'm thinking he's going to do instead of fighting Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't blame him, but as a true champion, he should take it. You know what I'm saying? Take the fight. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see though. But definitely it was a poor performance, man. Something he gonna have to step up and get back on the horse. Maybe it was an off night or whatever. Maybe overtrained. I don't know. Uh Also on that card you had Steven Nelson, 168 pounds. He fought DeAndre Ware. He put on a good performance. He stopped him like in the 6th round. And so he's like top 10, top 8 in the WO rankings, you know what I'm saying, 168. So he looking for a title eliminator. So I look forward to seeing him fight, man. They both guys on the same team from the same camp. They had similar injuries, you know what I'm saying? Steven Nelson he had a cut over his eye. He dealt with his cut way different than Jamel Herring did. So I mean, that proves that he has some type of dog in him, and he come to fight. And once he got the cut, he turned it up. When Jamel Herring got his cut, he seemed like he wilted under the pressure. So, you know what I'm saying? Big difference of personalities and how these guys perform in the ring. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what's next for them. So let's move on to the next card we had in September. Um September 6th. This was on a Sunday. You had Ugas versus Ramos for the WBA regular title. Um, this fight, it wasn't a bad fight per se. I thought Ugas underperformed, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming off, this him having his name linked in with the top welterweights in the division. I thought this is his opportunity to put on the show. I thought he won the fight, but it wasn't impressive to me. He did some good things. I like this jab in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt early, like in the third round. And he got hurt like in the final seconds of the fight. And had Ramos kind of put the pressure on, he probably would have been in that fight more. The scorecards was crazy. I think they had 117, 111 for Ramos. I ain't see that. Maybe 7-5 to Ugas, 8-4 Ugas, something like that. But it wasn't really a, you know, eye-catching performance. Something that he need in this division when you claim to be the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? Roger Broadnax, what's good? What's going on? When you claim to be the boogeyman and all these top guys is ducking you and all that, I mean, it's imperative to have a good performance. That way you can keep them on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's next for him. He got a couple of options. I know he got a mandatory. What's his name? Butayev. You know what I'm saying? He's 13-1. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of amateur fights, and he fought Booth Besputin. You know what I'm saying? Besputin tested positive when he lost to him last year for the regular title, and he was supposed to have Ramos spot and fought Ugas, but y'all know how that worked. PBC rocking with the WBA heavily right now, so he wasn't gonna get that. Ugas probably maybe Jamal James, or rematch with Jamal James. You know what I'm saying? They can settle that WBA title shit because Jamal James is a WBA interim. You know what I'm saying? They can unify that or get rid of one either way. Or maybe Keith Thurman. He can be an opponent for Keith Thurman. Ugas versus Keith Thurman is a good fight. So we'll see. He definitely got options though. Definitely. All right. So we'll go to the next card, September. Next fight. Anthony Yarde versus Dex Spelman. Maybe a lot of people probably missed this one, but I was glad to see Yarde come back. You know what I'm saying? Put on a nice performance, man. Nothing too crazy. I know he had a tough year with COVID-19, you know what I'm saying, taking his parents and stuff like that. So it was good to see him back in the ring looking good, still strong. I think he stopped him in the 6th round. And this guy never been stopped before. So I know a lot of people don't know who Dex Spelman is, and he's not a top fighter. But no, that's a good feather in your to put in your cap whenever you can stop somebody for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So Yara is a player in a light heavyweight, definitely, based on that performance he had with Kovalev. If he had a little bit better condition, you can see him winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think he make good fights with all these guys because he can punch. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see him had a step up fight before Kovalev, and I think he'd been much better off. But he's still right there. He's supposed to fight Lyndon Arthur coming up. I don't know what card, but probably the end of the year, maybe early next year. That's a good light heavyweight fight, you know what I'm saying, amongst their stable, Queensberry Promotions. So, yeah, man, I'm glad he came back. Next card, this was the same day, I believe. It was September the 12th. Igis Kavalauskas, Mean Machine versus Zuski. This fight, I know a lot of people was only watching this fight to see what Mean Machine do after coming off the Bud Crawford loss. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people not checking for Mean Machine like that. But this was a good fight. Zuski came into the fight 34-1, had a good knockout ratio. I believe he had 23 knockouts. And this is a good fight, man. I thought Zuski was doing well. You know what I'm saying? And then Mean Machine heard him and stopped him. You know what I'm saying? He heard him towards the end of the 7th round and stopped him early in the 8th. So, Mean Machine still, he can make a claim as being a top 10 welterweight, maybe top 12, top 15 at the least. The performance was decent. You know what I'm saying? He bounced back. It's always good to get a win under your belt when you're coming off a loss, a knockout loss at that. But he looked decent. You know what I'm saying? His jab was good. I thought his jab was excellent though. Actually, they kept him in the fight, and then he landed a big uppercut towards the end of the seventh and got him up out of there. So what I'm saying, that was just the highlight of that card right there. And definitely we'll see Mean Machine back. Not sure who he's gonna fight. I know he got a WBC ranking. He should have an IBF ranking. When those rankings come out, they should come out either today or tomorrow. And he got the WBO ranking, of course. So yeah, on to the next one. A week later, he had Pedraza versus Javier Molina. Pedraza put on a damn good performance, man. Like Pedraza is one of those hindsight 2020 wet resumes. You know what I'm saying? When you like Tank beat him, Lomachenko beat him, and then when you look back and see what he's doing now at 140, he looked good, man. For real. He had a setback last year against Jose Zepeda. Ain't no crime in that, whatever. Jose Zepeda is a top 5 140 pounder. And maybe Pedraza wasn't ready for that night, but he's looking like he's in that range now. Top 6, top 7, at 140. You know what I'm saying? He looked good, man. He put on a great performance against Javier Molina. So that put his name back in the hat for another world title shot. And if he get another title at 140, that's a 3-division champion right there. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him on that. That was a good performance. That same night you had Lubin versus Goucher. This is another fight to see how Lubin will look, because he got a lot of name cachet within the division, 154. His name will always be tied to Jermell Charlo because of the first round knockout loss he had. So, me as a fan, I'm looking to see how he gonna look against a patient, very calm, don't really give you too much opponent as Goucher. And this fight wasn't good. The first 7 rounds, it wasn't good. They was both posturing and looking at each other. Who gonna lead first? Who gonna take the role as an aggressor? And it kind of snuck up the joint into like the 8th round. Then they started to pick it up. They both hurt each other towards the back half of the fight. But by that time, Lubin had built up a big lead, and what I'm saying, it was done. So Lubin, he keeps his WBC mandatory for Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? That's not due for another year. So he's not gonna get the Mel Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? Next. You know what I'm saying? I already put out who I said was gonna do that. That's the IBF mandatory. And I don't see Lubin getting that fight next. Maybe he get another good fight, or look like, seems to me he was fighting safe in that fight with Goucher. So maybe he gonna get another safe opponent. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fighting not to lose to me. Like up until like the last couple of rounds, he started to fight to win. But to me, he was fighting not to lose. So maybe he want to keep it safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay active and fight a lesser opponent. So we'll see. On that undercard, you had Jerron Boost Ennis, you know what I'm saying, stepping up per se versus Juan Carlos Abregu. That was a great performance by him. He stopped him in the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? He landed a nice uppercut, counter uppercut, catch and shoot uppercut, and then stopped him in the next round. So Boost is definitely on the radar. If you want to put him top 10, top 12, whatever, I mean, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's ready for the top guys right now, but I think he's definitely coming. He got the best ceiling right now, all the young prospects at welterweight. He definitely can be a threat. But I would like to see him get some, fight a former world champion or former world title challenger, something like that. Names been thrown out there. Well, who we got? Josecito Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I heard Lipinets. Bunch of guys. Cassio Clayton. Bunch of guys who can fight, man, that fought for world titles or top 10 in their rankings. I heard somebody say John Molina, who's been retired for a year now. So, I mean, I guess it's that serious. He can't find opponents. You got to get somebody that's retired. But, yeah, he put on a great performance, though, man. I want to see how he look. I think he said something about he going to fight. He going to have another fight before the end of the year, which is good. Keep him active. You know what I'm saying? We all know he got to get that promotional situation straight before he can get him a title shot. I mean, that's just how the business of boxing works. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I think once he gets some eliminators and get top five, and somebody can mandate some stuff. But we know the landscape at 147 right now. So if unless one of these champions is gonna get him an opportunity, which we know ain't gonna happen, then he just gonna have to fight. Uh, I would say just fight guys that's common opponents of the champions. You know what I'm saying? Sammy Vargas, fight him. That's a common opponent of your fellow prospect, Virgil Ortiz. Fight him. Virgil Ortiz stopped him in 7, stop him in 3. You know what I'm saying? Spence stopped him in what, 4? Danny stopped him in 7. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan with the distance. So that's a common opponent. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's not gonna get no big name. He's not gonna get no big name. He's not gonna get no like I doubt if he get a guy like Andre Berto or Robin Guerrero, Devin Alexander. I'd be surprised if we get guys like that. I think those guys will probably fight each other before they fight a young, hungry guy like that. So he might have to find an undefeated guy from Ukraine or something, or undefeated guy from they got a world ranking in South America or something like that, just to say I fought a undefeated puncher. You know what I'm saying? Took his old something like that. Because I doubt if these guys they on their way out, they're gonna get him this opportunity. You feel me? But it would be nice. We'll see though. What's next for him? All right. Now we going to last weekend, September the 26th. That was a big day of boxing right there. You had Breeders versus Dorticos. That was 1 versus 2 in the cruiserweight division. Let's say about this fight. This fight right here, Breeders boxed well. He took away everything Dorticos like to do. He took away that right hand. He did it with subtle movement and counterpunching. So it kind of kept Dorticos at bay. And he was thinking about the counterpunching because Breeders is a big puncher too. And Breeders was landing a lot of nice jabs and counterpunches and like I said, keeping Dorticos at bay. Dorticos is one dimensional, although he do got a good right hand, but you can time it. You can tell what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't hooking off the jab like he should have done. He was just throwing a jab, right hand jab, and that shit didn't work. And Breeders outboxed him, man. Easy. 9-3, 8-4. Very clear victory. He looked good. In the middle rounds, he started to take over. You know what I'm saying? So, Breeders, he got business to do with Cruiserweight. Cruiserweight got 4 WBA champions. It's crazy. So they got to figure that out. Maybe he get the winner between Glowacki versus Okolie. That's December the 12th on AJ Pulev on the card for the vacant WBO. You know what I'm saying? He got history with Glowacki with that World Boxing Super Series fight. That was crazy. And then Okolie is a tough guy to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's a tough guy to fight. If he get the WBO title, I can see him ruling the division for a minute. I know his style is not pleasing to a lot of people's eyes because he do a lot of holding and stuff like that. But he don't lose no rounds. He don't. And he can punch. So maybe he go that route. They got a WBC champion, but they got some type of tournament going on in WBC. What's his name? Junior Makabu is the champion, the one Tony Bellew beat. So maybe that can be a good unification. You know what I'm saying? Makabu's with Don King. So I don't know how that's gonna work. So maybe he gonna be inactive. You can probably bet on that. So, or Breeders can move up to heavyweight. Now, Breeders, he can make some noise at heavyweights because he got the movement. He got enough punching power to be able to keep you honest. And that's one thing that you know what I'm saying? If you got a little bit of movement on these big guys, you can give them hell. You know what I'm saying? And he can punch hard enough just to keep him at bay. And, he'll a good counter puncher. Yeah, I think he can do okay until he starts to step up against the bigger guys. But the guys his size, like, I think he do well against Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? And even some of the big guys is kind of slow. I think he do well against them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, G5 Jeff TV? What's good, bro? So yeah, man, I want to see what he gonna do next. Definitely, that was a good performance though. Salute him on that. All right, so we'll close out. Okay, so another fight last week. Taylor versus Consong. like I said in the post fight junk I did, it ain't really too much to talk about. It's just now we can look towards the undisputed, which it might not be for all 4 belts because the WO mandatory Jack Catterall, he had rights to the mandatory. He been mandatory for a minute, so he might you know what I'm saying, he might mess that up, but still, real boxing fans, and we all know who's the number 1, number 2 guy in that division. So I don't think that really matters no more, especially the way these sanction bodies be ranking these fighters that they get a top 5 ranking and they ain't fought in like 6, 7 years. Yeah, Breeders heavyweight. Yeah, it's a good move. I was let me see. I was thinking about Breeders. Who would he have to sign with? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. I can see him with Top Rank. I don't know. Top Rank Eddie, one of them two. But I think he could cause some noise because he can box and he can punch, and that for these big heavyweights, they don't know how to deal with that. I think he'll cause guys like Charles Martin problems. You know what I'm saying? With his movement, I think he'll cause them problems. But this 140 undisputed unification deal, you know what I'm saying? It should be next, man. Like, forget the belt, honestly. Because if you really look at it, and this is my perspective. I don't know how you guys look at it. But the winner of undisputed, they rarely ever defend their titles anyway. They're gonna vacate it anyway. Josh Taylor struggling to make weight. Jose Ramirez struggling to make weight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we all know what it is. It's basically undisputed. The 2 top guys in the division. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And you know what happens when? Yeah, he said Top Rank. Yeah, I think Top Rank be good for good look for him too. So you know what happens when these guys, they become undisputed. They move up like right away, and then it's gonna open up the division like it did when Bud Crawford moved up. You know what I'm saying? It did with cruiserweight too, but cruiserweight is so unknown by majority of the boxing fans. Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really cares like that. Breeders versus Oscar Rivas is a good fight. Carlos Takam is a good one for him. Caballero, I think he beats Caballero for real. I think he actually, I think all those fights probably 50-50. And only reason why is because of the size. But I think Breeders got the power and the boxing ability to beat those guys. I think those are good fights too. That's the type of level that I think I can see him fighting at. Definitely. And he's 35, 36, so it's not like he's gonna have a lot of time to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to see what he do. So we'll see what happens with this console. I mean, excuse me, with this console. We'll see what happens with this Taylor Ramirez situation. Hopefully they fight next, man. Hopefully. That should be dope. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. All right. Now I want to talk about this Charlo's pay-per-view card. I mean, I love that shit, man. All 6 fights, man. I was on it. You know what I'm saying? Casamero, you know what I'm saying? He's just a action fighter. Always fun to watch. He brought that heat. Stopped my man in what, the second, third round, something like that. Third round. You know what I'm saying? So he makes good fights at 118 with anybody, any of the champions or any of the top guys. I would love to see him against anyway. Or the Donaire versus Obali winner. That'd be dope. So we'll see. I thought that was straight right there. Figueroa put on a good performance. He stopped Damian Vasquez. You know what I'm saying? So he keeps his WA regular. His mandatory is Ronnie Rios, a Golden Boy fighter. He been on a little hot streak, like a 2 or 3 fight winning streak. He's like 32-3 or 31-3. He's the mandatory. That fight supposed to be next. And the reason why Figueroa got this fight against Vasquez because his team said he was out the ring for a minute and he fought a guy. His last fight was Sehar. Sehar came in like 4 pounds overweight. So they wanted him to get back out, you know what I'm saying, stay active. Running Rio should be next. You know what I'm saying? And 122 is kind of a hot division too. They got a lot of good fighters in that division. It's starting to warm up a little bit. So definitely looking forward to that. And then Big Charlo, Jamal Charlo versus Derenchenko. It was a good performance, man. You know, I like how he was using his distance and his range. That's the most thing. That's the thing that impressed me the most because I know he liked to get in there and bang and he liked to get small and fight with you. I mean, he did that in spots, but I like that he kept his range and his jab was on point. Devinchenko was competitive. He just couldn't get past the jab, and he didn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? So good performance by Jamal. Um, you know, I think he should be fighting. He should be unifying. I don't think he should be fighting nobody. His next fight should be against a champion, no matter who. You know what I'm saying? Andre, Triple G. Those are two fights right there. I'll say Canelo, but Canelo, he ain't coming back. I can't see him coming back to 160. I don't know. I can't see Canelo coming back to 160. It would be nice if he did. But my thing is, if he had any intentions on fighting Charlo, he would have never even did what he was doing. That's just my opinion. But maybe he'll fool me. I don't know. And that fight always can get made at 168. But right now, I want the Andrade fight. I know Triple G not gonna take it. He about to fight November the 20th against quote unquote mandatory Camille Zameta. Nobody asking for that fight. Um, so it's not much for Charlo to do. Eubank is there. That's a good fight. That's a good exciting fight. Maybe to keep him occupied. I mean, it'll get real interesting if the WO go ahead and relieve Canelo of that belt at 160, and they elevate my man Eubank. Ken UB, what's good, bro? Jamal is a better fighter than Andrade, bro. I told you, they're a better fighter. When you tell me that? When you when you tell me that? I don't remember that. Danny the Great, what's good, bro? I don't remember that. Tank Davis is scared of Devin Haney. Bet. That's what's up, bro. What's good, Danny the Great? Salute. But yeah, I don't remember that, King UB. Jamal. You told me Jamal is better than Andrade. When you tell me that Andrade will whoop Charlo, you know what I'm saying? That's what Danny the Great said. Cause I don't remember that, bro. Refresh it. But I want that fight right there. That's a good fight right there. Looking forward to that one. But on to the card though. The remainder of the card, Dave Ramon versus Payano. Man. Look, I thought Payano did real good in this fight, man. I thought, man, Dan Ramon is my guy. I thought he came on down the stretch. I like Dan Ramon. He's one of my favorite fighters. But man, that fight was hella close. I think Payano won that shit. For real. I ain't mad. I won't tripping because I like Dan Ramon, so I guess I'm kind of biased. But I thought Payano won that. And same thing for Neri versus Alameda. Alameda outboxed him. Outboxed him, had a great jab. He surprised a lot of people. When I broke him down, I was like, he gonna give Neri problems because he a good counterpuncher. I didn't see like his jab in the fights that I seen. It was okay. I didn't really. It wasn't like this against Neri. I was impressed, man. Alameda can fight. All right, what do you say? The other day, I was telling people Andrade can't see Charlo. Nobody was agreeing with me. Oh, no, you was talking. I don't know if you was talking to me like per se, but I don't know. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Charlo does everything better than Andrade. I got you. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at that. D Hodges, what's good, bro? Salute. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what's up. I think it's a 50-50 fight, though. And I think the movement of Andrade can give Charlo some problems. And the only thing I think, so this is the thing with that fight. I'm gonna break that. I can't wait for that fight to happen. But let me see. I think Charlo has to step with Andrade in that fight because Andrade do a lot of dipping and ducking, and if Charlo can step with him and catch him with like an uppercut, something like that he don't see, might be a problem for Andrade. But Andrade got good movement. He can pot shot him. He can hit him with the same left hands Karbov hit him with. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. That I mean, that's a 50-50 fight to me in my eyes. Maybe y'all can enlighten me. Better jab, better footwork, better stamina, better chin, ring IQ. All that stuff may be true. All that stuff may be true. I think, yeah, I ain't mad at that. I think his jab is better. I think Andrade's jab is underrated. It's just a lot of people don't really pay attention to Andrade. They just see clips of him missing punches and talking crazy, and it's me again type shit. But go to the Akbal fight, Arthur Akbal, something like that. He fought Billy Joe, gave Billy Joe a hell of a fight. I thought he beat Billy Joe. That shit was close. He beat Akbal with a jab. Akbal is on the same level as Dennis Hogan and Brandon Adams and who else did Jamal Charlo fight? He's not better than Derevchenko, but he's on that same level. Highland and what's the kid's name? Centeno. Go watch that fight, King UB. And look at Andrade's jab. He was winning that fight with a jab. And then the only time he did like he stopped jabbing, his pops was like, "Why you stop jabbing? What happened? You trying to take the round off?" And then came back in the 10th and got the jab back going. He got a good jab. He's just so unorthodox, you know what I'm saying? I think you gotta go back and watch him again. See, I like stuff like this because I go back and watch it. So if you tell me that this guy is better than this guy, I'm gonna go back and watch it. That's homework. I saw those fights the same way. Yeah, I thought I thought Alameda and my man won. I did. I thought Alameda looked good. He deserved an opportunity down the road. He deserved an opportunity down the road. And Payano. Charlo's jab is better than Andrade, fam. No, I ain't saying it's not better. I'm not saying it's not. I never said that. But I'm saying Andrade's bad. Andrade's jab ain't like way crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like so far behind. You just don't really notice it because he don't put on display like that. I think Charlo got probably the best jab in boxing. I do, but I'm not just gonna say way better. When I seen his jab on display, and the way you talking, I don't think you've seen his jab on display. That's why I had to go point that fight out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give you some homework too. What's up, P Boxing? What's good? He said Charlo beats the brakes off Derevchenko. Yeah, he did. I thought yeah. Nobody's questioned that performance. You know what I'm saying? Um, the main event though, Mel Charlo versus Rosario. That fight had me on the edge of my seat though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to pay attention. Like I put down all distractions, you know what I'm saying, while you wait in between the fights. Had to make sure I was straight because that shit, I feel like something's gonna happen every time they threw a punch. Now we know how it went. I thought Charlo got the 10-8 round, first round. But then after that, I thought Rosario got back in the fight. He got back in the fight. 2. I gave him 2. I thought 3 was a swing round, but it depends who you get that 2. But 4 and 5 was Rosario's. So basically, what I had I had Mel up by 1 point, put like that, the knockdowns, and it was just interesting. It was just like I just want to see how it would have played out. But you know what I'm saying? No knock though. You know what I'm saying? Mel went in there and took care of his business. You feel me? He was punching hard. He was punching hard, crisp, and explosive. So, you know what I'm saying? And Rosario had him against the ropes. And I seen that Mel didn't like that shit. But I was asking myself, like, why he keep going to the ropes then? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But maybe some people say it's a game plan. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But I thought Rosario came to fight for real. And I just thought the power, I think the 6th round when he got hit with that left hook in between his guard, that just shut down everything. And the body shot, that was crazy. Excuse me, the stab to the body to me is one of my favorite punches in boxing. I used to love when Floyd used to do it. Break down these guys. You know what I'm saying? You get punched in your stomach, that shit don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, good performance by Mel. You know what I'm saying? He got 3 belts now. He got a mandatory that he already inherited. So the IBF mandatory should be next. Now, just because I'm saying the IBF mandatory should be next or is next, that's not me saying I don't want to see the biggest fight. You know what I'm saying? Or see him unified with Teixeira. I would love that. But I understand what's going on. Teixeira got a mandatory in Castano. That fight probably be November or something like that. It's already been ordered. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then with the IBF situation, when these guys sign these fights, they know what it is. The IBF tell them. They tell them, look, you got a mandatory, such and such, and then this how we're gonna do it. This a little backstory on this. Rosario was supposed to fight IBF mandatory versus Kid Backroom, the IBF mandatory now. Rosario pulled out with a hand injury. Around the same time, Hurd turned down the J Rock, you know what I'm saying, rematch clause. How convenient, right? Now Rosario get the J Rock fight. But then that was in January, and then the guy background he fought on the Canelo Kovalev undercard to become the mandatory. So in order to make that fight, the IBF sent them letters saying, "Look, you can make this fight. We give you the exception or whatever, but your next fight is your IBF mandatory." Then COVID hit, all this, that, and third. Jermell Charlo is the man, so he can call some shots. So they made that unification. You feel me? So that unification happened. Look who fought on the undercard. Background. He fought on the undercard, the IBF mandatory. He got a 4th-round knockout. He got dropped in the 1st round, got up, and then he wore down the guy, and then the guy quit. He quit on his stool. All right. Now, for y'all still keeping up with me. In most situations with a mandatory, and the champion fights, if they allow to fight another guy, then the mandatory usually fight on the undercard. I take y'all way back a couple years ago. Danny Garcia had a mandatory and Victor Postile. He fought Lamont Pearson at the catchweight. Guess who was on his undercard? Victor Postile. Y'all can go Box Reddit, research it. Make sure I'm right. Make sure I ain't telling y'all no half-ass shit. But I remember Postile was on that undercard. And that happens all the time. It happened all the time. You got a mandatory, and maybe it's a step aside deal. Like, look, hey, I'm gonna give you a fight so you can stay active, but I know I'm fighting you. Now, of course, Jermell Charlo not gonna get up there and say, I'm gonna fight this guy right here. But this is what he did say in his post fight. They said, who's next? He said, well, I gotta talk to the sanctioning bodies and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He could have just called the guy name. Oh, the guy that just fought on my undercard, I'm gonna fight him. Nah, he talking about the sanctioning bodies. So that's why I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to make sure I'm following everything. So I don't get, it used to happen to me. Rosario walked into that shot. It took the wind out of him. Yeah, he quit. You think he quit on the camp, man? That dude couldn't get up. He couldn't get up. He was spazzing out. But no, like me as a fan, I used to get hype over fights that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Just, going at it. Because I say, oh, he beat him, and then, oh, he got to fight the next best guy. But then I take a step back. I'm like, hold on, man. I ain't going to get my hopes up like that. Because I know he got a mandatory. I know he got a mandatory. And you know how this business of boxing shit work. So, yeah, this fight should happen, but I'm just giving y'all the clues on why I think he going to fight his IBF mandatory, though. So, yeah, Jermell going to be undisputed. That's what's up. My internet acting up. Oh no, it's all good, bro. All good. MMA boxing. MMA champ. What's good, bro? What's good with you? All right, so we talked about September. Recap those. You know what I'm saying? It was a good month of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of news come out. So now I'm gonna talk about the upcoming schedule for October real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop some pictures and shit. Just in case if you guys don't know the fighters, you know what I'm saying, you go check them out or whatever. So Saturday, if y'all can see it, you got a card on FS1 PBC, Mark Maceo versus Rigoberto Hermosillo. You know what I'm saying? This is at featherweight. This is a good matchup right here. You know what I'm saying? Both guys come to fight. Maceo is like 20-0, 14 KOs. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little world ranking in WBC. I forget what it is. He's from the Philippines though. And then Hermosillo, he's a southpaw. He coming to bang, bro. He ain't taking no step back. He's coming. You feel me? He's coming. So that's gonna make a good clash. Oh, I appreciate that. The Charlo brothers, yeah. Yeah, the cartoon John. I appreciate that. I found that online, man. I had to make sure I switch it up. But yeah, this card right here, make sure you check that out though. These FS1 cards, they be going on the radar. The co-main event, you got a former Olympian, Paul Crow. He's facing, damn, what's that dude's name? Let me see. He's facing Luke Santa Maria. If y'all remember Santa Maria, he fought a couple. He fought last month, I believe. He fought damn, what's his name? Michael Fox, the tall southpaw at welterweight. He fought on Fox. Actually, he fought on FS1. He got the victory. He dropped Fox in the first round, and then he won the rest of the way. Or it was competitive, and he got the decision. That's a good fight, man. Paul Crow can fight. He been in training camps with Sean Porter and excuse me, Sean Porter and a bunch of other guys. What's up, Finks? What's good, bro? What's going on? JC, what's good? Paul Crow has a kind of a Danny Garcia type of you know fighting style a little bit. He can counterpunch, box, and that's crazy because Sean Porter had him in camp for the Danny camp. So yeah, Paul Crow can fight. And then you got some twins on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? Angel and Chavez Barrentes. So check them out. They're making their PBC debut. And that's Saturday, October 3rd. So we'll keep going. Same night, you know what I'm saying? Zepeda versus Barranchit. This top rank. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a good fight right there. Two top guys at 140. You know what I'm saying? You got the boxer puncher. Well, actually, you got the puncher. He's like a counter puncher. Zepeda's I call him a power counter puncher. He got big power. He like the counter punch. That's why he was keeping Jose Ramirez at bay. Yeah, the brothers. I think they from Hawaii, something like that. Yeah, they tall too. But Ranchit, he's kind of I don't want to call him wild, but he throw a lot of looping shots. He's strong, got good stamina. You know what I'm saying? Only lost to Josh Taylor, where he gave Josh Taylor a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Flores Jr. is a co-main versus Kilowaski. You know what I'm saying? Kilowaski got 30 wins and like 4 losses, something like that. So he a vet. You know what I'm saying? Guido Villanello versus Kinsley Abe. Now, I don't know if you guys been watching the bubble fights on ESPN. Abe got he's 2-0 in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? He got 1 knockout victory and then 1 by decision. So he been you know what I'm saying? He got Zepeda by UD. Yeah. I think he can do that. Zepeda nice. So that's that card right. They got a couple of prospects on that undercard too. So make sure you check that one out if y'all got the time. Or always watch it on the playback, man. Sometimes I miss some fights too, man. And then we got one on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This on the zone. Matchroom Box on the zone. Joshua Waxy versus Marco Kalik. This at 175 pounds. Bawaxi with 12-0, 10 knockouts. Good looking prospect. Can punch. He's to me, he fight like Anthony Joshua, bro, but he's just smaller. They fight just alike to me. But he is kind of stiff, just like AJ. Yeah, they got the same punch combination, everything. Hell yeah, they kind of fight just alike. I think he managed by AJ too. But he faced an undefeated guy from Croatia. Kalik is, he's your standard Eastern European guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he's from Croatia. Tall, you know what I'm saying? Fight straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? You know how they fight. Jab, 1-2, that type of thing like that. So I'm looking for Burak to look good. He's been out the ring for over a year. You got the females fighting. Chantel Cameron versus Adriana Aragu, something like that. Arajo, something like that. Arajo is a Olympian, former Olympian from Brazil. You know what I'm saying? She's older though. She's like 38, 39. She's 6-0 with 1 knockout. She like to sit on her punches. She's very patient. She like to fight at her own pace, take her time. You can't really rush her. You feel me? She kind of know her style, whatnot. But I can see her being outworked and out punched. You know what I'm saying? If she gonna wait for Chantel Cameron. Yeah, they're still pretty young. Yeah, they're young. I think they're like 19 or some shit. 18, 19. Oh, here you go, hating on AJ. Ain't nobody hating on AJ. I hate on AJ. I said they fight alike. What I say they hate on AJ? I don't hate on AJ. I'm just speaking how I see it. I think him and Waxy fight just alike. But Chantel Cameron though, she's nice, bro. Like she nice. She can fight. She's very poised, solid in her stance. Um, she can do just about everything. I don't think her feet is the fastest, but she know how to get away from punches. She got a good, solid defense, and I think, yo, she nice. I think she'll give Kay Taylor hell, and I think she's gonna be too strong for Roger in this fight. And this for the vacant WBC 140 title, left vacant from Jessica McCaskill after she became undisputed at welterweight. You know what I'm saying? What you think? What do you think should be next for Herkovich? Herkovich is fighting Rydell Booker on the Devin Haney, Yorikis Gamboa undercard, November 7th. Rydell Booker is next for Herkovich. And then you got a bunch of good little 50-50 matchups on this card. Alan Babbage, the heavyweight, yo, he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch. He gonna bring it. He fighting Niall Kennedy. He probably run through him. So check that one out if you guys got time. That's Sunday, October the 4th. We're gonna keep it moving. October the 7th, we got Charles Conwell versus Wendy Toussaint. This showbox. Yes, sir. It's a quadruple hitter. You know what I'm saying? I think Conwell is on the rise at 154. You know what I'm saying? This is a good test. Both guys undefeated. Isaiah Steen fighting Kelvin Henderson on the undercard. That's a good fight too. Pretty close. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else on that card. You got Brandon Lee. That dude is nice, knockout artist. I think he like 18-0, 18 knockouts. He's facing Jimmy Williams. So, yo, check this kid out, man. That dude can fight, bro. Definitely can fight. Let me see. Y'all talking to each other. Robert Easter calling out Haney at the catchweight. I thought he lost that opportunity. He should have fought Haney when he had the opportunity. No, that fight not gonna happen. Who you got? I got Zepeda by decision. Got Zepeda Finks by decision. All right. On to the next. Yo, this card right here. This shit gonna be on MTK. I think ESPN Plus too. It might be on the IFL channel. I'll be watching all the cards, yo. Y'all have to excuse me, bro. This gonna be from Kazakhstan. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. Hughes versus what's that? Koto, Chagov, something like that. Yo, I'll be watching all of them. So you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Excuse me. All right, October the 9th. You got this is a good fight right here. I advise everybody to tune in for this one. Good style matchup. It's for the vacant WBO title, left vacant by Shakur Stevenson at 126. Emmanuel Navarrete, the most active champion in boxing. He's moving up, fighting Ruben Villa. This is a great matchup, bro. You got the all action, all active, coming from different angles, and Navarrete switching stances, just punching, fighting a slick southpaw that can bang, can box, can move, can do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? He's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he's very slick, and he know how to fight in the pocket and do his defense in the pocket. So he'll have you missing by maybe 2 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that good timing. He's real good. Villa is good. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check that fight out, man. Definitely. All right, on to the next, man. We're gonna keep rolling with these cards, man. October is crazy, bro. For real. We got Liam Williams, October 10th, Liam Williams versus Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Robinson. Liam Williams has been on a roll. He's been on a roll since those 2 losses to Liam Smith. And 2 good fights. One fight was real close, and I think one of those fights was stopped by a cut. But Liam Williams been on the road. He's been knocking out everything he touched. Mark Heffron, Alantez Fox. You know what I'm saying? He been on it, and he's number 2, I think, to Demetrius Andrade, or number 1, one of them. But he's basically like the mandatory for Demetrius Andrade. So that's ESPN Plus, or maybe BT. I know BT Sport, so you gotta check your time. But yeah, I like these cards, man. What's his name? What's it? Cascase? He can box, yo. He's good. Metcalf and Flatley. You know what I'm saying? Decent little matchups, man. I be on these UK cards. Because I always wonder, I don't know if I know Pete Boxing from the UK, and maybe you can answer this question for me. But why don't a lot of the UK fans and UK channels? I know Pete Boxing, you be posting all these fights and you know what I'm saying, on your channel. But other guys don't really talk about the prospects, bro, for the UK prospects. I don't understand that because they got a lot of prospects too, and I think the prospects over here get overshadowed by them. But the GB team, they got a good team. I mean, they got a lot of world champions right now that came from the GB squad. So I'm just curious, like why a lot of UK fans don't talk about their prospects like we do. I don't know. Interesting. If you can answer that, P. Boston, let me know, bro. I'm curious about that. Is Andre going to fight him next? What's up with that? Lim is on Twitter saying he wants to smoke. Well, I mean, Lim, think about it though. If Lim was going to fight Andrade, he wouldn't be taking this fight October the 10th. It just pull out, right? So I don't know. I heard that Andrade gonna fight on the undercard of either Devin Haney or Danny Jacobs versus Rosario in November. So if he's fighting on the undercard, he's probably gonna fight a lesser opponent. So okay. I see you, Finks. Facts, yeah. I see you, Finks. They got Munguia #1. Yeah. Okay, Munguia was a champion at 54 and moved up. Okay, that makes sense. It happens to all of them. But nah, I think Andrade gonna take a quote unquote tune up, and then maybe Williams gonna get next, probably, or Munguia, either one. But Williams been on a hot streak. He might be one of the hottest fighters right now. Like he been knocking out everything he touched, bro. For real. Uh, I gotta talk about this, man. I'm kind of disappointed, man. But this card is off right here. Sergey Lipinets versus Quadratilo. Man, this for the IBF interim. So it's gonna get pushed back. It got postponed. Quadratilo couldn't get into the country. He had visa issues. But those two undercard fights they had, Malik Hawkins versus Cerebrio Matisse, that would have been crazy at 140. Hopefully they put that on the undercard. And then Xavier Martinez stepping up versus Claudio Marrero. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they can get this working. But yeah, man, this card is off. This supposed to have been October 10th, man. So just want to let y'all know that if y'all didn't know already. All right, October 17th, we got Louis Riston versus Miguel Vasquez. Vasquez, former lightweight champion, Riston. You know, so he an action fighter at 140. He don't got a lot of defense. So that should be a good fight. I don't know, man. Vasquez be holding a lot, so we'll see. Savannah Marshall fighting for her first world title versus Hannah Rankin on this card. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hold on. They talk about it on their live streams. Boo Boo's best drop his fight. Maul look, yeah. I like that fight. I want that. Okay, I forgot my gear. Yeah, I'm gonna get to my gear. I fuck with my gear too. My gear versus he put them bricks on O'Sullivan. Yeah, he did. Messed up his mustache and everything. But this is interesting right here with Savannah Marshall. They fighting for a vacant title at middleweight by Carissa Shields, a WO title. So when I first seen that, you know what I'm saying, I like it because it puts Savannah Marshall in position to fight Carissa Shields sooner than expected. Hannah Rankin has the same promoter and manager as Carissa Shields, and she's a former opponent of Carissa Shields. So to me, it tells me if they doing business, they laying the groundwork doing business. Eddie and Salida Promotion, so that's good for down the road. But Savannah Marshall, you know what I'm saying, she's the goods, yo. She's the goods. So, and then you got these guys on the other card: Ward, Farouk, Laws, and Ashfat. So prospects, make sure you look out for them. And then the big one, bro. The big fight, the big card. I think it's the biggest fight that's on the schedule right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind nobody else's opinion. But Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez, 3 belts on the line, unification, 135, crazy fight. Some people got it 50-50. It's gonna get a lot of buzz coming up. They got like a little 24/7 or all assets coming up on ESPN. Make sure you guys check that out. I forgot what they call it. I think they call it Blood, Sweat, and Tears or something like that. So the promotion about to be crazy. ESPN, this is gonna be on regular ESPN. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if they got something going on in the UK where they can show it. I think it's gonna be on Fight TV like the Charlo card was. Last week it was on Fight TV. But I'm not sure it's gonna be on Sky or BT Sport. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all gotta check on that. But the undercard, pretty decent. Saucedo versus Barbosa. That's a good fight at 140. Good fight. Good action fight. Berlinger versus Bellios. What's his name? Linnell Bellios. Yo, I got my bet in for Berlanga to get that first round knockout. Keep that streak alive. I watched Bellews fight. He's a TMT fighter, Mayweather Promotions. Listen, yo, he fights too stiff. He's right there for the taking. You know what I'm saying? He get hit a lot. Now he can punch. I ain't saying he can't punch, but he's too stiff. And this kid Berlanga is athletic, strong. And I'm going with the first one. I'm trying to take odds. I'm trying to look at Vegas and see what's the odds on the first round KO to keep that streak alive. But we'll see. McGill need to fight 5 times a year. He put the perm in that mustache. Yeah, bro. Go live. You got a channel? Yeah, go live, bro. I come on there and troll your channel too, bro. I got you. Nah. If you go live, I'll go over there and check you out, bro. Can you be? Did you change your name? You got a different name? I don't remember you. But anyhow, we're gonna keep going. Another little MTK. I like these MTK global cards, bro. Whether they be on IFL or ESPN Plus, I like these cards, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love these cards, man. Helps me learn about a lot of these fights. But Michael McKinson versus Martin Harkin and Jay Harris versus Marcel Breathway. Y'all remember Jay Harris, man? He gave JC Martinez hell at 115 for the WBC title on the zone in February. He gave him hell. That kid can box. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed, man. I was if he wasn't getting hurt like that, I thought he had a chance to win that fight. So now he took a lot of punishment though against Julio Cesar Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Would that have an effect on him going forward? You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be October the 18th on a Sunday. So man, boxing's crazy, bro. Like I don't when people be talking about boxing dead and this, that, and the third, man, I don't be seeing I don't see. I'm blind to that. I see boxing every day. I got my phone, I get alerts from China and and Thailand, Russia. Man, boxing on every day for me. It might not be what y'all expect, but it is what it is. He said it's unbiased. Berlinga needs to step up. It looks cool knocking out people in the first round, but it's going. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I know he's with Keith Conley, the same guy that got Derenchenko and Danny Jacobs and Kanaki. They trying to build him to be a Puerto Rican star and get that Puerto Rican Day holiday in New York. I think it's in June. Remember, Cotto used to have it back in the day. So they trying to build him up to take that slot. So yeah, of course he gonna have to step up. Of course, I like the fight with him and Steven Nelson. That'd be crazy. That's a step up fight in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this card right here, October 18th, MTK Global on ESPN Plus. I be loving those cards, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, this is another banger right here, bro. Juan Estrada versus Carlo Quadras, number 2. The first fight was good. The second fight gonna be crazy too. This for the WBC title at 115. Chocolate Tito versus Israel Gonzalez, who gave he be giving a lot of world champions some problems. I mean, he gave Cal Ufat some problems in Monte Carlo. Yes, sir. And then JC Martinez, we just talked about him. He's fighting the IBO champion Flores, Max Flores, something like that. So these smaller divisions, man, it's gonna be all action. You feel me? These guys be throwing them hands. Good fighters on these cards. Then you got the prospects, Ammo Williams on this card, Pacheco and Otto Jones the third. So this gonna be a fun little card. This on a Friday, I believe. Friday, yeah, October 23rd. The Zone. Yes, sir. That shit gonna be crazy. The boxing, yeah, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Oh, God, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. What's good? Oak Clip Boxing Community. What's good, bro? What's good? Would those fights be sanctioned or go? They'll probably be NC again, but we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. It's just because the government haven't sanctioned fighting over there, but I'm pretty sure once they sanction it, they're gonna turn all those fights that happened in Mexico the past couple of months. They're gonna get that right decision though. So I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see Estrada. I like Estrada. If Estrada and Chocolatito win, they're gonna rematch next year. So I'm with it. That's gonna be a fun card right there, bro. For real. All right, let's go to the next. Yeah, we're talking about Munguia. Yo, October the 30th. Yeah, Munguia versus Toriano Johnson, 160. This a good fight. This is a good card too. Got some good names on the card. You know what I'm saying? I like that fight with Munguia and Johnson. Johnson coming to you. You don't have to look for him. And Munguia, somebody said it, but Munguia can box. He got over 120 some wins in the amateur. So whenever you see that, I know some people don't really like to harp on amateur boxing, but if you see a guy with over 120 wins, that tells you something that this guy got some boxing ability. And I seen when Munguia fought that Japanese kid, he was boxing his ass off. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. Oh, excuse me. Who? That's for me? Ain't nobody ducking nobody. That's for me? Because I hear people talking about I'm ducking them. I ain't never ducked a boxing debate. I give people my email. I make videos. I ain't see no comments. I ain't say where you at on none of my videos. I respond back. My Wi-Fi is nice. I ain't getting none of that. Ain't nobody ducking nothing. Not me. You want to see my gear? Yeah, my gear. Yeah, I like him. On the undercard, you got Rashida Ellis versus Alex Rocha. This is a good little welterweight fight. Undefeated guys. Yeah, that's a good one. Marlena Esparza versus Salim Urbina. That's a good one. Title eliminator. Yes, sir. Miguel is a great boxer. Yeah, he can box and bang. What's good, God of Green? Peace, bro. What's good with you? Yeah, that's a 50-50 fight for sure. Nah, I don't even know what that means. You know what? We never debated. We just talk boxing. That dude, listen, I don't got nothing against that guy. Nothing like that. I just want to talk boxing. He feels some type of way. I'm nice. Everybody know I'm nice at this boxing shit. So I think that's just you know, I don't know. I don't lose no debates. I can't. I can't lose no debate against anybody because most people I debate don't even know what I'm talking about. They don't understand what I'm talking about. So how can I lose a debate if you don't know the subject? I'm just talking. On to the next. Let me lose no debate. And you know that shit too. Everybody know that. Yo, Halloween about to be crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all masks out, get y'all costume ready. It's gonna be crazy. Usyk versus Zora. That's a bomb ass heavyweight fight right there, bro. Bomb ass heavyweight fight. Looking forward to that. I think Usyk gonna get tested. I think Chisora gonna be dangerous as hell the first half of the fight. If he can keep his energy throughout the fight and don't get discouraged by Usyk's movement and his style, I think Chisora have a great chance of winning, bro. Great chance. You feel me? Um, Selby versus Camboso. This is an IBF mandatory. You know what I'm saying for Teofimo's belt. Gonna put themselves in line. Maybe fight for a vacant belt. I'm gonna talk about who they're gonna fight if the belt becomes vacant. I'm gonna talk about that in the next one. But this is a good one right here, and probably gonna add some more fights to this card. But I want to see Usyk versus Chisora, bro. For real, I think that's gonna be crazy. Chisora gonna make Usyk fight, bro. For real, he gonna make a fight. Gonna bring that shit to him. All right, that same day, you got Monster anyway. You know what I'm saying? Coming back to the United States. This is not his debut. He fought on HBO. You know what I'm saying? But his top ranked debut, the Monster, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a top 5 pound for pound, but I don't really like doing that shit because you talk pound for pound, then pound for pound is subjective and it's all about who you like. So you can't, it ain't no right or wrong. All you can do is just lay your case. And then everybody's criteria is different. So I don't really talk about it. But anyway, is a bad boy. He's facing Jason Maloney. That's a good fight. That's another top 5 guy he's fighting. Maloney, he had a good victory over the summer. And we'll see, bro. We'll see. On that undercard, this is my favorite fight of the whole shit, bro. Yo, Ava, what's her name? Ava Barniska versus Mikaela Mayer, bro. I love this fight right here. I've been asking for this fight for a minute. I know a lot of people don't really follow women's boxing like that, but 130 is the best division in women's boxing. Barnicka is a WBO champion. She got like five title defenses. She's from Poland. You know what I'm saying? She got the crazy weigh-in. So it probably can't do nothing now with COVID, but her weigh-ins and her outfits, they be crazy. And then Mikaela Mayer, she probably the best fighter at 130, but she just haven't had the fights yet. She probably got the best upside. So this gonna be a good fight right here. You know what I'm saying? Storm B man, what people that's people trying to build off what you already established, aka clout chasing. Yeah, man, they can have it, man. If look, I'm cool with it. You can have all the clout chasing you want, man. As long as you respect me and know my boxing knowledge, I'm good. I think they just do that shit just to try to catch me. You know, like I guess people feel like they don't understand how I know about this boxing shit like this. How can I remember this stuff? How can I talk about it like that? It's because I'm in and out of it. You know what I'm saying? I love it, and I'm passionate about it. So anything you're passionate about, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna be able to speak on it. And a lot of people, they probably don't pay attention to certain stuff. They only pay attention to like their favorite fighters or they'll go off what somebody else say. And I used to do that when I first came to YouTube. I used to listen to a lot of people's channels, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay," because I'm thinking they got an inside information. But then when I started to do my own digging on myself, I'm like, "Hold on, bro, that's not right." And I had to separate a narrative from the fact. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, no knock to nobody. So, and I think some people come over here to try to discredit me because they don't understand how I know so much. It's all good though. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just talk boxing. Usyk, watch it. Oh, okay. You got Usyk. That's gonna be a good one. It depends on what sort of. Yeah, it do. I think the first 6 rounds, Cesar, he gonna come with it. He got anyway pound for pound number one. Pound for pound only creates dilemma. Yeah, and that is more so about oh, he in the cloud chase. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, never. These dudes can't beat me in no boxing debate. If they don't want to hear what you want to say, then they overtalk you. That's how it is. That's all good though. 'Cause we can talk about boxing all day. Half of the stuff I talked about today, them dudes can't even talk about. They start stuttering and all type shit. All right, so on to the next. So this one right here, Gervonta Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz just got moved back a week. So this gonna be on Halloween too. Showtime pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a decent event. I don't know. I'm not really big on the fight. I have to say that. I don't think Leo has a chance. I'm just gonna be 100%. I don't think he has a chance. Maybe if I don't know. I just think Tank gonna run through dude. I may be wrong though. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's competitive. But I guess it's a good event. They about to get some fans. They moved it to San Antonio, so that's a good thing. Yeah, no explanation. Yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah, Storm B, man. That's it, man. That's it. That's all good. I don't got no bad feelings towards nobody. Let's talk boxing though. I don't want to talk about the same thing every day though. You know what I'm saying? Impress me with your boxing knowledge. Not demeaning a fighter. That's just not my lane though. I don't demean no fighters. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about boxing. If that was the case, then shit. It won't be nothing to talk about because you can find nitpick everything. But yeah, this fight right here, like I said, got postponed a week. And it should be exciting though. I'm not really big on it to be honest. But I think it's one sided. Cause I seen Leo fight. I seen Leo fight live at 130, and I wasn't impressed, man. I don't think 130 is his weight. I think he's tall enough to compete there, but I don't think that's his weight. And I think if Tank, when Tank comes to fight at 130, I think it's a problem. It's a problem for these guys at 130. I think he a big ass puncher at 130. 135, he's a good puncher, but 130, I think he's a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? Navarrete versus Villa. Ah man, I keep 100. I want Villa to win. I like Villa. I like Villa. I like Villa, but I think Navarrete gonna win probably by decision. I think Villa gonna make him work though. Um, we'll see. But I want Villa to win though. I won't be surprised if Navarrete get this one though. I won't be surprised. It's a good fight. Definitely a good fight. I appreciate that though, P boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of low key with it, but I appreciate that. Um, so the Tank on the card, like I said, moved to San Antonio. Mario Barrios, he's on the card. He's from San Antonio. I think Ryan Carl, that's his opponent. He's from Houston, I believe. So you got some Texas guys in there. That's for the WA regular title at 140. Regis Prograis, you know what I'm saying? I think he lives in Houston. So maybe he can bring a crowd, something like that. Um, he's fighting Juan Heraldez, that's a TMT fighter. Diego Magdaleno versus Isaac Cruz. Now, remember I talked about Cambosos versus Selby? They fighting for number one spot. Magdaleno and Cruz is fighting for number two spot. So if that IBF becomes vacant after Lomachenko and Teofimo, these guys gonna fight the winner. The winner's gonna fight each other. So that's why I want to make sure I put that out there. Who's this? Velocity Cuts. Velocity Cuts. What's good? What do you think of Canelo's counter offer? What is the counter offer? I didn't see it. I seen that they're trying to offer the zone try to give him 20 million down from what 35 million. What's Canelo's counter offer, bro? What is it? Oh yeah, Beck the Bully is on that card, that Magia card. Is he ready for a title shot? Um, maybe give him about 2 or 3 more fights. Give him about 2 or 3 more fights. I want to see him fight different styles. He's fighting Alan Camper on that Magia card, and he should be able to win that fight pretty easy. I like to see him in the ring with a boxer, with a mover, with a guy that's gonna make him think instead of a guy just standing right there in front of him. So maybe 2 or 3 more fights. Depends how Golden Boy move him. I admire your knowledge of all these young fighters out here. That's commendable. Um, why you think I'm here listening? Yeah. No doubt. Sorry, B man. Yes, sir. And I appreciate you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got that old school swag about you and dropping that knowledge. That's what we need in this boxing. This boxing talk. We need that. We need everybody, man. Everybody talking this boxing. Okay, 25 million. Okay. Uh Sure, I'm with it. I mean, I don't know how that works, you know what I'm saying? If they're gonna budge, hey, give it to them. I guess it depends how bad you want Canelo because Al Heyman is right there looking for that. You feel me? So they waiting for him to drop the ball. You know what I'm saying? Even Top Rank, don't sleep on Top Rank. So maybe that's a good you know, a good compromise. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can counter offer and give him 22.5. You know what I'm saying? You getting somewhere. Long as y'all talking in negotiation, that's better than anything. You know what I'm saying? I know Canelo refiled his case, but if they can work it out, I think, yeah, Yeah, I'm with it though. Velocity cuts. If he can get his 25 minutes, that's cool. That's cool. I think Beck get all box. Yeah, I like to see him. Like I like to see him in with somebody like Willie Monroe Jr. See how he'd look on that, and you know what I'm saying. Or who else at 168? Somebody like Martin Murray. Give him these guys that challenge for world titles and been in the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He been running through everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I always think you got to take a natural. Well, he got 5 fights. Man, give him a couple more fights. Let him get to 10 fights. He watched Alexander who beat Money Powell. Yeah, yeah, he beat. Yeah, okay. But what level is really Alexander on though? Alexander ain't fought no former world champion. Or he haven't been a world champion himself. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how they moving them. How they gonna move him? Al Heyman rubbing his hands like Birdman right now. Yeah, yeah. He stopped playing. I don't know about that. All right, we got to take that off the screen. I don't know about that though. I think Plant all boxes him, and I think Plant he know how to he know how to make the fight. He know how to fight at his pace. Like him, Baker the Bully coming forward and pressuring him ain't gonna really confuse him or make him fight faster or make him do something he not normally do. Plant is a good boxer. He can box like that all night. Boxers like that want a guy coming forward. They rather have a guy coming forward. If you look at boxers like that, who they have the most trouble with is boxers like them. They got the same athletic ability as them. Guys that just come forward, that's nothing. They like that shit. Alexander, he ain't no bum, but he haven't fought a lot of tough guys. He haven't fought that level of competition. Like let's say Martin Murray. Martin Murray being there with Triple G and a bunch of other guys. You know who a good fight for Beck? Rosado, the guy who Dave Jacobs about to fight. That's a great fight for him. That's a good fight. Let me match mate. But Dave Jacobs about to fight him. So I don't know. I don't know. I still think he need a couple more fights. In my opinion. I could be wrong. I know those guys work hard. Those guys from where from Uzbekistan, those guys were hard though. So I'm not gonna put it past him. And he got a good team, good training camp. So I'm not gonna put it past him. But just me as a boxing fan, I like to see him get about 2 or 3 more fights. And he in the WBA, he got a good ranking in the WBA, so maybe he can get maybe John Ryder. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough fight for him. That's a good fight right there for him. John Ryder. There you go. Let me match make some shit. Yeah. But I think Caleb Plant's style though gonna be too much for him right now. But we'll see. So that's the rundown right there. So the recap of September, you know what I'm saying? It was a decent month of boxing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of news came out, stuff like that. And then I just ran down October. October gonna be crazy. Like I said, I know we only lost one card so far. Hopefully, knock on wood that we don't lose any more cards or something like that. We lost the Lipinex fight, that card. But excuse me, everything else gonna be good. You got fights all throughout the month. Sometimes you got like multiple cards on the same day. Like Halloween gonna be crazy, so you just have to adjust. Like what I do, I have the computer on deck, and then I got my tablet, and then I got the TV. You know what I'm saying? So and the phone. So sometimes it be like that. And look, if you think about like maybe about 10 years ago, or maybe even 5 years ago, it wasn't like this. I mean, I watched a lot of crazy ass streams, bro. Like some bootleg streams from I don't know where I got those shits from. You know what I'm saying? I remember I watched David Hay versus Shazor. Man, I don't know where I got that stream. I looked up, that shit was clear. I watched a bunch of fights like over there because I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? Carl Froch's fights, but now those fights in the UK or wherever, Germany, we can watch them over here. We can watch it on a good link where we don't have to go to the dark web. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it. I'm with this shit. So yeah. I'm about to close it out though, man. Let me go through some more comments though. Storm B Man said 103 times. Let's get it. Can you be Alexander beat Uzcategui? Alexander who? You mean Vaughn Alexander? He beat Uzcategui? Where? I don't remember that. I thought Uzcategui lost to Korobov and he lost to Caleb Plant and he lost to Lonnie B. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, King UB. I don't know. Maybe that's a misprint. Who should Virgil fight next? I think Virgil should fight. He need to fight a former world champion. Look, peep game. So I know. Listen, that's why I like doing what I do. So I'm gonna throw a name out there for you. All right, and then this, and it's funny that you asked me that shit. So the WA rankings came out last night, right? The IBF and WO should come out today. But I was looking at the rankings at the welterweight. I look at all of them, but welterweight caught my eye. Mikey moved up to number 2. Number 4, no, number 4. Then I forgot who number 4 was. It was on my mind. Number 4 is Butayev. Number 5 is Rashidi Ellis. He moved up. Number 7, Jesse Vargas. Now if you peep game, follow me now. Jesse Vargas hasn't been ranked in the 147-pound division for over a year since he fought Humberto Soto last year. He's been ranked at 154. Even when he fought Mikey, he was still ranked at 154. So when I see him pop into the rankings like that, I'm like, oh shit. Maybe he's gonna fight somebody because you don't just pop into the rankings like that. These fighters, don't let them fool you. These fighters and managers and promoters, they know when their guys getting ranked. Maybe the fighters don't know, but the promoters and the managers know. So somebody moving your career like that. So now that you brought up Virgil Ortiz, I listened to what the promoters were saying. They said Eric Gomez was like he want him to fight a former world champion. You feel me? Jesse Vargas, he a former world champion. He just popped into the rankings. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So maybe Jesse Vargas. I like Jesse Vargas, Luis Collazo, Ray Robinson is a good fight for him. Who else? Maybe Formella. I think he just fought. But guys like that, I think a former world champion would be nice. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, we'll see. Uh, but yeah, Jesse Vargas just popped into the rankings after being unranked. That raised an eyebrow right there. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate that, man. MMA champ, I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that for real. Much appreciated, bro. Make sure you guys hit me up. If you got Twitter, Instagram. I just started my Instagram jump. I'm just dropping, you know what I'm saying, just reposts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Let me see. P boxing. Make it more regular, man. I'll try to, man. I'll try to make it more regular. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate though y'all guys coming through. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys, y'all love boxing, y'all like boxing. Make sure you guys keep those cards in mind. We got 3 cards this weekend. FS1. Then we got the Top Rank on ESPN Plus. And then Sunday we got a card. So, it's early in the day. If you chilling, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got nothing to do, you can watch boxing on a Sunday, live boxing on a Sunday. I want to see but Waxy, bro. How often do you go live, man? I really don't got no schedule. I try to at least go twice a week. And I really don't got no schedule. If I do go, it's gonna be 4 o'clock West Coast time. I'm on the West Coast, so you know what I'm saying, make adjustments to that. But I drop little videos and stuff like that, little preview videos and post fight stuff like that, just to keep the channel active and whatever. But live, it all depends. Sometimes it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling. So I'm about to head up out here. Appreciate all you guys coming through. Let me see. He said, "What's my handle?" Instagram. I'll drop it in the chat. Instagram. I just started that shit too, bro. You follow me, I follow you back. For real. That's my junk on Instagram. L Dubs Boxing. Got me a little logo and everything, man. I'm about to get it popping. Twitter. This me on Twitter. Twitter hella active over there. You know what I'm saying? Dropping gems and shit like that. This my joint right here. At OverJ, that's me right there. It's scrolling across the screen too, bro. So if you miss it, just check it. It's scrolling across the screen. You know what I'm saying? That's me right there, man. Yeah, Bruce Goes Peace, yo. So salute to y'all, man. Y'all have a good rest of the week, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope everything's good with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any questions or whatnot, drop some in the comment section or something like that. We can talk about it, whatever. It's all good, man. Ain't no drama over here. We just talking boxing. Yeah, JC, no doubt, bro. So make sure y'all guys have a good one, and I'll holler at y'all. I'm out.